Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Gas was like our drug. Defiant Poland vows to wean itself off Russian energy. Moscow's long-feared halt to supplies has met stoicism, trepidation, and a renewed determination to go it alone. Headteacher Natalia Pałczyńska was in a state of shock after the heating and hot water at her primary school went off without warning on Wednesday. "We were completely taken aback," she said. "Unless the gas starts flowing again soon," she said, "we'll have no choice but to close our doors until it does." The school, in Mieścisko, a village in western Poland, was in one of about 10 administrative districts in which homes, health centers, kindergartens and local businesses, as well as thousands of residents, lost heating after Moscow halted gas supplies to Poland and Bulgaria at 8 a.m. on Wednesday. The affected area was relatively small, and unusual in that it was solely dependent on Russia for gas. But it was seen as an indication as to what could happen on a wider scale if Moscow turned off supplies to countries far more dependent than Poland, which, while it gets 40% of its gas needs from Russia, only uses gas for 9% of its energy requirements. Mateusz Morawiecki, the Prime Minister, complained of a direct attack, accusing Russia of putting a pistol to our heads, but said Poland would manage so that the Polish people will not feel any change, and urging Poles in a televised address, "Please don't be afraid." But in Mieścisko at least, the fear was palpable. The phones of the mayor's office were ringing constantly as residents called in to say they had been, as one local woman told Polish TV, shut down by Putin. The Kremlin said it had halted supplies because of Warsaw and Sofia's failure to respond to its demand to pay for gas in roubles. The two EU members, which are among the most vocal supporters of a swift withdrawal from Russian gas, said they would not give in to blackmail and that the provocative step was one they could handle. But it has pushed Europe to the brink of an energy crisis, prompting a 20% increase in the already rising wholesale gas price. There is anxiety that Russia could do the same elsewhere, such as to Gazprom's most important customer in Europe, Germany, which takes 55% of its gas from Russia and has paid it €5 billion for gas and oil since the start of the Ukraine conflict, or to others, such as Italy, Finland, Croatia or Latvia, which are also heavily reliant on Moscow. Industry in Poland is putting on a brave face. "We are quite well prepared for this," said Tomasz Zieliński, president of the board of the Polish Chamber of Chemical Industry, which represents about 13,000 businesses and more than 320,000 jobs. In his office in downtown Warsaw, he cited the fact that Poland's gas storage facilities were 76% full, compared with an EU average of only 30%, 33% in Germany. The government had spent years working with businesses to reduce their dependency on Russia, he said. In 2015 a liquefied natural gas, LNG, terminal was opened in the northwest port city of Wean, close to the German border, capable of covering a quarter of Poland's gas needs. It is being extended to increase intake by about 10%. Shots of its yellow, snaking pipes have frequently provided the backdrop for recent TV reports and government interviews in which attempts are made to reassure Poles. It has become something of a symbol of the nation's hope in bezpieczeństwo energetyczne, energy security, the new buzz phrase. This autumn, the much-hailed Baltic pipeline, viewed as a response to the German-Russian Nord Stream 2 project, is scheduled to go into operation. Running from Norway through Denmark to Poland, it will be able to carry about 10 billion cubic meters of gas every year, about half of the national requirements. Another pipeline nearing completion will connect Poland to the LNG terminal in the Lithuanian port city of Klaipėda, and existing pipelines connect Poland with Germany and the Czech Republic. Poland was not surprised by what's happened, it was something that was always expected, said Joanna Markowiak-Pandera, head of Forum Inager, an NGO spanning business, administration and science, which focuses on energy transition. She hoped it might speed up Poland's slow decarbonization efforts, not least, she said, because it's now clear to most people that sales of fossil fuels have literally fueled Russian aggression. The image being projected by business and politics may be one of stoicism, and it has helped to unify a polarized country, but the atmosphere is extremely nervous, she said. Interview requests to 12 manufacturers highly reliant on gas, from glass to cardboard producers, were rejected, with one admitting the issue is right now too delicate to talk about. The government has downplayed Poland's dependence on Russian coal, said Markowiak Pandera, which supplements